All right, everybody, it's Mr. Everett again one more time. I just want to go over the exam review, and then I'm going to go over the exam, and we'll go over the exam tomorrow. So I gave this on a Monday before the exam, and didn't get too many questions. So we're going, it says 3 points labeled on the line, right? So he's on the line. This point right here, which is what? X is 0, y is 2. X is -2, y is 0. -2, 0. Start here, go there, didn't go up, 0, -2. Well, I'm sorry. Could have used that one actually for the next one. So it says determine 3 points that are on the line. Show, explain how you determine your answer. So all I do is go to the origin. Now I'm going to look for something that is split. So this one's already been used. So we'll go here. This is the easiest one, right? When I say split, that means it's right on both of them. I start at the origin. I go over to -6. What's wrong with this thing? So I am at x is -6 and y is -8. Now there aren't too many other points on here, but this one wasn't. I guess you could have gave me this one right here, which would have been started origin, and I go over to -2. I don't go up or down, so I'm 2, 0. And some of the other ones that are fractional, but let's do it anyway. So let's say I picked, can't find what's on it. Let's pick this one. This is why I don't like to pick fractions, right? So could have done this one too. But this is 2 fractions, right? So I'm at kind of like 1, and we'll say 6. So that point you could have said was 1 and 6. Always start at the origin, go on your x, then go up or down to your y. All right, next was write your equation for the line. You could have done this 2 ways. I'll do it the easiest way. You just find the slope, right? So I gave you 2 points. So let's find the slope. Let's write the equation. Y equals slope times x plus the y-intercept. Well, this is the y-intercept. When x is 0, y is 4. So I know this is slope times x plus the y-intercept. Right? Now all I need is the slope. Well, slope is rise over run. And I'm going to just go ahead and pick, I already have 2 points. So I'm going to pick them. I'll go ahead and pick these 2. So I'm going to pick these 2 right here. Now I'm counting 2, 4. So this is 4. And this number is 2. So my rise is 4. My run is 2. My slope is 2. So I'm going to come back over here. And y equals 2x plus 4. Now, verify the equation. I'm going to go ahead and scratch that out, and we'll talk about that later. But verify it means if I just put 2 points in, it's true. So let me grab a point. What do we say? We said 0 and 4. So is this equation true? So y equals 2x plus 4. X is 0. Y is 4. Where do I get that from? Well, here's a point on the line, 0, 4. So if I plug that in, it should be true. So y equals 2 times 0 plus 4. That's 0. That's 4. So y equals 4. So it's true. When x is 0, y is 4. All right. Now these, I said I was going to make them easier than I did, so we're not going to worry about that. This one, I did it in class on Monday. So it says write a generic rectangle. So I'm going to do a rectangle. I have 2 numbers or 2 values here. So I'm going to put an x here and a 4 here, and I put my 5 here. And it says then write an equivalent expression without parentheses. So I'm just finding the area of each triangle. So that's 5 times x gives me 5x, and 5 times 4 gives me 20. So what that says is that 5 times x plus 4 is equal to 5x plus 20. Okay, did that in class on Monday. All right, I don't have no space for this one, so I'm going to come back and do this one. Done this plenty of times, right? So it says graph the equation. Well, like I said, I know my y-intercept is -4, so I'm going to go here. Now I'm going to go ahead and graph the point. Now I'm doing 2 ways. One is I know my slope is 2/3, which means my rise is 2 and my run is 3. So really all I need to do is come here and say, okay, I'm going to rise 2 and run 3. 2, 3, rise 2, run 3. And there's my line. Okay? Or if you didn't know that, you can just find some points. Now, I did this in class also. If you want to do a table, you can say, okay, I know when x is 0, y is 4. Now I'm going to pick some numbers. I said y. I'm going to pick 3 because if I multiply 2/3 times 3, I will not have a fraction. Make some more room there. So when x is 3, y is 2/3 times 3 minus 4. That cancels out. I have 2 minus 4, which is -2. So when x is 3, y is -2. When x is 3, 1, 2, 3, y is -2. Let me go ahead and erase that one. So we're kind of proving that my other line was right. So this is method number 2, using the table. When x, so he said, when x is 0, y is -4. And when x is 3, go to the origin, 1, 2, 3, y is -2, 1, 2. And I'll go ahead and do 6. 2/3 times 6 minus 4. Well, 2/3 times 6, if I put this over 1, then 3 divided by 3 is 1, 6 divided by 3 is 2. So that's going to give me 2 times 2 minus 4, which gives me 0. So when x is 6, y is 0. When x is 6, y is 0. Again, same line. All right, I'm going to stop right there. We'll come back and do this one later, but we're going to go over the real test on Monday. Talk to you soon.